I've read enough books and seen enough movies and shows, played enough games, in essence experienced enough stories to recognize a plot twist trope when it's coming. And I'm calling it now. The Illuminate are on the run. We defeated the Illuminate, leaving them in a weakened state. They encountered a new enemy and have been running for some time. The Meridia wormhole gave them a shortcut to us, which they used to come in here in desperation to gather resources for their fight, or to establish a new beachhead in a place where they anticipate their enemy will follow them into a now four-way fight, giving them the breathing room they need to rebuild and fight back. They likely are the ones who were communicating with the bots from outside the galaxy, potentially explaining the random and deadly flashes of blue light that were killing Helldivers a long time ago on the bot front. The new enemy is more likely a flood-like bio-horror type, which would be relatively easy for the devs to create since they could fill its unit roster with existing enemies from other factions by giving them a reskinned mutated look. The Illuminate may end up allying with the bots in the long term. The in-depth theory is they lost their war with us the first time and were seriously weakened afterwards. Perhaps they failed to recover militarily because of the factional infighting, or because we devastated them that badly, or any number of reasons. They were forced to focus their efforts on other matters to survive as a species, but they were attacked and have since then been on the run. Probably for a long time, their backs were against the wall due to this new threat. Now that they are back, possibly and probably due to the Meridia wormhole, which was given them a desperately needed opportunity to escape, these incursions are light assaults on random planets, poorly planned, executed because they are in a hurry and do not have time and or the resources to dedicate to true full-scale invasions, either because they do not have the resources anymore or they are desperately committed or needed elsewhere. The purpose of these incursions in one of two things: to scavenge for resources they desperately need to continue their fight from this enemy, probably intended to utilize the wormhole to reach their new far-flung destination using some kind of sci-fi deus ex machina or unobtainium. Or, my bet is on this one, they are clawing tooth and nail to establish a beachhead from which they can create a new defensive line by taking advantage of our situation, a three-way war front. They anticipate that their new enemy will follow them and arrive, finding a galaxy divided in a now four-way war front, giving them the breathing room they need to establish or re-establish themselves, while nobody is able to direct enough material or manpower towards them to finish them off. In this scenario, they are no doubt also scavenging for urgently needed resources as well. And at that point, we will have the rumored fourth faction. My money is the fourth being some kind of bio-horror like the Flood from Halo. This enemy would easily or easier for the devs to make in-game because they need only redesigned, reskinned existing enemies to look horribly mutated versions of the originals. Even the bots are rumored and speculated to have biological components. Perhaps the Illuminate have studied this bio-enemy enough already to have repurposed it in a controlled fashion, enabling the creation of the Voteless, thereby giving them access to incredibly weak but very numerous cannon fodder. I also suspect that either the Illuminate or this mysterious new enemy are the ones that were supposedly communicating with the bots from outside the galaxy. We may end up seeing one or other, my money's on the Illuminate, actually allying with the bots. A long time ago, I remember players reporting strange encounters on the bot front where there was videos of divers getting zapped by bright blue flashes of light from seemingly nowhere. Possibly bots experimenting with Illuminate tech, I'm not sure how, since the wormhole is apparently how the Illuminate are actually here now, and that only came into existence recently. Perhaps they were already on their way and the wormhole just created a shortcut. I'm not entirely confident on this aspect of the theory. And so, that is the Illuminate running theory. I admit it is based entirely on very loose threads of actual in-game evidence and heavily on speculation and on my own instincts. And with that, I think that's just going to be the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Tell me what you guys think down below and maybe give me your own theories on what the mysterious fourth faction may be. If it's maybe something like the Tyranids that will be some bio-organic crazy flesh-devouring species that's eating the whole world, or is it just the orcs who are now just roaming around as a giant warband, conquering, crumping, and stealing all the loots with the shooter boys? I don't know. But hey, if you're looking to play more Helldivers with some people, look down below in the description, and we do have a Discord with active people who are always willing to play some Helldivers. And I'll see you all next time. Peace.